Welcome to Coach Hayes Football and the team. That's right. If you're here, that means you want to become a team member, and here's how you do it. Simply join up. There are 3 tiers. The first tier is the player tier. On this tier, you get to use special emojis as well as you will get member shoutouts. The second tier is the coach tier. Now, here's where you get prioritized in the comment section on live streams, discounted merchandise. You also will receive access to early videos and private videos. The third tier is the coordinators tier. This tier right here is where it gets really exciting. You get to skip the phone lines and be next automatically. Also, you can join me on the screen, right, during the live streams. You get to come on the screen and talk your talk. Also, we'll be watching some games together. So you'll get specialized and private links in order to watch the games with Coach live. Just a quick note, the higher the tier, you also get the perks that go below it. That's really exciting. So not only that you get the perks for that tier, but you get the ones that follow underneath as well. So don't hesitate. Go ahead, hit that join button, become part of the team with Coach Hayes, and become a player, coach, or coordinator. And I'm telling you, we're going to have a great time this season.
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another great episode of Coach Me Coach Podcast, episode 78. Go ahead and get the like buttons up. Let me get a thumbs up. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. I hate to be talking to cyberspace, so I got to get this thing rocking, man. Let's see what we got going. Let me see here. I'm waiting for that thumbs up so we can get this thing going. But anyway, what's up, the sky? Boy, I tell you, Shad, boy, you never seem to amaze me, brother. You never seem to amaze me. All right. Okay, there goes Susie Pink. Thank you for the thumbs up there, Susie Pink. And speaking of Susie Pink, I got your message. And yeah, I stole Zachariah Branch. I was lurking in the background, Susie Pink. I told you, boy, I'm the fantasy phenom, if you understand me. I am the fantasy phenom. That's what I do. Huh? As they say at the crib, if you snooze, you lose. Dade County rules. That's what I'm talking about, Susie Pink. So you need to put them dukes up right now because I'm coming out swinging, baby. I'm coming out swinging. Anyway, really quick, let me do a quick roll call here. Shout out. Let's talk about some opening season. I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. We got a taste last weekend, and boy, did we get a taste. All right, Shard in the building right there. He throwing them U's up in there. I see you, boy. Normal guy. What's up? What are going on? Michael Park, excuse me. Love your show, Coach Hayes. MFera. I guess that's what that stands for. I'm not sure, but I appreciate you loving the show. As always, P-Lo. Come on, P-Lo. Shout out to the best channel on YouTube, Coach Hayes Football. Man, you never disappoint. You always come through with the great message. Brother Jay Blaze in the building. Hello, everybody. Coach Hayes and the team. That's right. We talked about the team. If you want to join the team, you saw the video, go right ahead, hit that join button. We got some good stuff coming up. We got some good stuff. We did a test market yesterday on the games. So they worked. It was flawless. People came in. We watched the game. We streamed it. We played music. We had a good time. We chopped it up, all that good stuff. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to do the same thing with the Miami, Ohio game. I'm sorry. Slap myself. The Red Roosters, right, versus the Hurricanes. And I'm going to speak about the Hurricane we got coming here shortly. As well as Saturday, you know I got to show the TCU Colorado game. Come on, baby. We got to show it. I'm going to talk more about that tomorrow, the Colorado stuff tomorrow. But we definitely going to have that working in our favor in a special room. So if you become a member, you can only get the link if you are a member. So you got to become a member to do so. Real quick, to all my Apple users out there, if you are a member, what you have to do is if you're on your iPhone, for whatever reason, iPhones and YouTube app doesn't work. You have to go through your Safari or Chrome or whatever, log on to YouTube through that way, and you will see the join button that way. All right. All right. Let me get a couple more things out the way here. We got a lot of people jumping in there. That's right. Susie Pink. Hold up, Susie. You know, threw the boxing gloves up on me. Well, if you want to fight, then put them up. I'll see you one of these weeks. I don't know which week. Lucius Tate in the building. Go Buffs. Man, call on in. I got to hear from a couple of people, man. I'm ready to get this thing going. I am ready to see what's up. I am here for it. Butterfly 88. Yeah, on the keys, baby. I'm loving it. She's back in the building. She was 1/4 of the crew that messed me up on the other show. Ms. Will Cox, Butterfly 88, Tanisha, and Ellen V, the producer, was giving Coach the business. But anyway, let's talk a little football here. Appreciate everybody else. Oh, I can't forget my man Measy. Come on, man. Coach, what you think about Judd Anderson transferring schools this season? I was just talking about this gentleman on the Discord. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Remind me to bring that back up. My burner account member right there. Go Blue, back-to-back 10 Big Ten champ. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that, my burner account, but we'll definitely check it out. I get it. 52 Biggie. What up, Coach Hayes? What it do, cuz? Chilling. And the soccer guard in the building. Pray for my West Coast Floridians. Speaking of that, talk about the hurricane. I'm here in Orlando. Actually, schools have been shut down tomorrow due to the hurricane Adalia, if I'm not mistaken, because of the winds. I don't know. I haven't really been watching it very closely. You know, one thing about Floridians, boy, we hard-headed. We don't ever think a storm going to come until it does. You know, no, I got some water over there. I got some ramen noodles or something to make me through. But other than that, we good to go. Anyway, but yeah, the prayers up to everybody that is facing that storm. Hope everybody makes it through safe. We did get a couple of like bands here when I got off work today, man. It was storming cats and dogs, literally. And so, but that went away. So hopefully everybody's good, but we'll be here for it. Let me see here. Let's go and talk about Judd Anderson right quick. All right. Measy said Judd transferred to Warner Robins. Here's what I heard about Judd Anderson. For people that don't know, just to talk about this, because we are talking college stuff. So Judd Anderson is a commit that Miami has for 2024. He's about 6'6", 210, somewhere in there. I forgot. He played at Jones High School somewhere in Georgia. I'm not sure what area, probably around the Warner Robins area, somewhere close. And apparently he has transferred out. I heard, I don't know this to be factual, but I heard that he was splitting time with another quarterback on his current team. Also, they're supposed to have a new coach that was, revamping the system and all of that, and whatever the case may be. Everybody has known him for the 15 touchdown to 13 interception ratio, and we've been getting a lot of flack for that. So that's who Judd Anderson is, and that's what it's all about. But let me get into some more news. Eric Gilbert. God dog. Somebody slap this dude. Everybody knows Eric Gilbert was a big-time tight end out of Georgia. This dude goes and gets arrested. He transferred over to Nebraska with Matt Rule. While he's waiting for his clearance from the NCAA, this guy gets arrested. Now, again, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. I get it. However, the report says that about 2:00 in the morning, police pull up to a burglary call, blah, blah, blah. They see a window smashed, and they see a guy walking out with a bag. Well, happens to be Eric Gilbert. He has a bag. In this bag, he breaks into a vape and liquor store. I think it's like got both things going on. In this bag, this dude has vape products, Delta 8. I don't know what Delta 8 is. Somebody educate me. Coach me. Cigars. And a lighter or lighters. A total of $1,672.07 worth of products. Also, $650 worth of damage to the store. Oh, okay. Delta 8 is legal weed. Okay. You know, I'm at a loss for words for some of this stuff because I don't understand. And I'm not here to pass judgment, but I guess I'm being judgmental. I don't get it, guys. You're already on rocky ground. And you break into a place to steal vape products, Delta 8, so some legal weed, some cigars, and a lighter for $1,600. You are literally about to ruin everything. Think about what I'm about to say. You are literally about to ruin everything for $1,600. It's going to cost you more than that in attorney fees. I, I, as people say, I don't condone it. I understand, and I know it's going to sound crazy. I understand the drag racing as a kid and a young man and a teenager more than I understand this kind of stuff. Right? The drag racing, you feel invincible. You feel like, you got a fast car. I'm going to go fast. We all have done it, including myself. But this kind of stuff, bro. And again, I don't want to be judgmental, but I am passing judgment. This kind of stuff is beyond me, bro. And these players, I'm sorry, I'm at a loss for words because I don't understand it. Just think about what you give up. I don't know how long Eric Gilbert's been playing football. Let's just say modestly 12 years old. Probably way before that, but let's just say 12. He might be 20, 21, 22, somewhere in that. So for 10 years, you've been playing the sport to get where you are, and you give it up for $1,600. Now, we all done stupid stuff. We've all done stupid stuff. We've all done stuff that we shouldn't have done, you know. But golly, man. He probably had $1,000 in his pocket. I'm not understanding. Maybe you guys, when you call in, you guys give some light. Let me give some quick. Susie Pink, you lucky I don't use the slap button on women. Man, I could have cashed tapped him my 700 for winning the fantasy league if he would have just called me. Yes, sir. Oh, I love it. I know you weren't racing that Blazer. I was, and got in a little fender bender doing it with my homeboy Larry. He hit the side of my car. Ma, if you watching, I lied to you, baby. I'm sorry. I told her somebody hit my car in the parking lot, but we was out there speeding, trying to go around the curve, and he dinged my car. Sorry, Ma. Sorry. I'm too old for that whooping now. But that's exactly what happened. Reggie, coach, it's been said that he's struggling with some mental issues. I understand that, and I'm not here to downplay that. And how do I say this without being a hater or being cold? I understand mental issues. But I don't want to say that's an excuse. And I hate to say that. I hate to sound like I'm cold. But there are people in this world that just make bad decisions, dog. There are a bunch of people in this world that make bad decisions. Now, if we want to categorize that as mental illness, then I understand. So far, I totally get it. CW for the $2. Appreciate you. Living in Nebraska would make me lose it too. Stop, man. Stop it. I totally agree with you, Butterfly 88. Not an excuse, but people choose bad coping mechanisms. I understand. If you want to do it, go buy it. And if you pee dirty in the cup and the NCAA bang you because you got dirty pee, then that's something different. But for you to go over there and steal some of that stuff, bro, you're on a college campus, dog. Ain't nobody got a vape pen. Nobody has that stuff. Like, hey, bro, let me buy your vape pen right quick. I don't know. You don't light a vape pen, but whatever. And go float off to Cloud 9 somewhere. I just don't get it. But I can ramble about that all night. Next, let's get into some games as I go ahead and talk a little bit. BTS Nightlife, we talking about people making bad decisions. We were talking about Eric Gilbert got arrested for suspected burglary, for stealing vape pens, Delta 8, cigars, and some lighters. Fred said, if I said light the vape pen, I don't know if I know anything about it. You know how to light the vape pen. I don't even think you light it. Do you turn it on? Do you turn the vape pen on? Like, I have no idea. I totally agree with that, Mr. Me G. I always say Mr. G. Me. So you're trying to give logic. If he was logical, he would not be that. I agree, but I'm trying to understand where he lost his logic. I guess that's my point. I'm trying to understand where you lose your logic. And I guess that's my point. Anyway, let's talk about a couple games coming up week 1, some of the top one. And normally week 1 in football, I call it doormats teams, but you do have some big time kickoff games, like my beloved Hurricanes when they signed up and played Alabama week 1 in Atlanta. Ooh-wee. That boy Eric Gilbert, that boy wanted that ooh-wee. Very first game, I would say, just put out there, Florida versus Utah. It's one of the bigger games because Utah doesn't know if Cam Rising is going to play or not. They say may be cleared or not. Not sure. Florida is super excited about this year coming up. Graham Mertz is going to be the quarterback, from my understanding. A big young man, Jordan Castile, who I actually did his commitment on this show right here from West Orange High School. True freshman is starting at safety. Everybody been hitting me up. Coach, he said he was going to take somebody's spot, and he did. Well, he sure did. Shout out to Jordan Castile and the Castile family. I think that game will be a great litmus test for Florida Gators for the future of the season. Mr. Overdose says, Cam Rising is good but brittle. So I don't know if you're good. If you're brittle and you play the way he plays, I don't know how good you really are. Also, Florida State versus LSU right here in Orlando. I'm always call it the Citrus Bowl, as I call it Joe Robbie still. At the Citrus Bowl, right down the street here from me, maybe it's that way. Florida State will be playing LSU. Will it be Fail State University versus Loser State University? Whoever wins still lost. That's how I look at it. No, I'm just teasing. I think that'll be a very good matchup too. I think that this will be a very good matchup to see if Jordan Travis can keep the momentum rolling with the team. Mike Norvell, we'll see, was he a one-hit wonder? We're going to find out. Trey Benson. What's the tall receiver they got? Will we get a Hakeem Williams showing? The true freshman. Will we get a showing from Hakeem Williams? Who knows? But we'll definitely find out. LSU is definitely rolling from last year. Coach Brian Kelly comes in, 10-win season, first year. I wish we could have had one. But it's all good. It's all gravy. It is what it is. How I look at it is I really think that game right there will set the tone for both teams during the season, barring injury. I really think it'll set the tone. We get a chance to see both programs come out week one. This heavyweight bout, to be honest with you. The only good thing about that is it's an early loss for one of those teams. It's an early loss. So they can run the table the rest of the year, kind of like Notre Dame did against Marshall. Took an early L, had enough W's behind it to kind of help them in the season, help them out. Next, I'm going to bring up Ohio State versus Indiana. The reason I bring that up, a lot of people think, Ohio State just run through Indiana, and they just might very well do that. But the quarterback is at question right now. Is it going to be Kyle McCord? Right? I don't know if Ohio State has released that yet, but I think Ryan Day was holding that close to the chest. But regardless, that is the question for Ohio State right now. The engine to the Ferrari. They got a Ferrari now. They got receivers. Coach Brian Hartline been recruiting out the wazoo. Might see a Brandon Enos sighting. Maybe. They named Kyle their starter today. Okay. So Kyle McCord gets the start. Well, now we got to see what he's going to do. He's got all the pieces around him. He got the Ferrari. Just don't wreck it, son. Just don't wreck it, son. Here go the keys. Now go out to the prom and have a great day. Have a great time, but son, please don't wreck my Ferrari. That's what Daddy Day is saying right now. Carnell Tate. Shout out to that young man and what he went through with his family and his mom in that unfortunate drive-by. It's going to be a tough game for him just from a mental aspect, going out there on that field and, suffering that loss. So my prayers out to him and the family as well. So that would be a question. Also, it'll be a question, too, with the running back room. Travion Henderson, Mayan Williams. We'll have to see how they do. There's going to be some rotation. I think they have a totally different skill set. We'll see. But, man, I want to see Marvin get off. I want to see him get off. Next, I have to show love. Notre Dame versus Tennessee State. Shout out to V12 in the building. V12 went to Tennessee State. He'll be at that game. So shout out to my dog. V12 is saying Tennessee State and Eddie George is going to upset the Fighting Irish, who put on a pretty good show in Ireland against Navy. I just had to put that out there because my dog. Also, got to talk about this. Colorado versus TCU. I'm going to talk about it more tomorrow, but Colorado versus TCU. Everybody in the country is going to be watching. I don't care if you want to or not. This is the Mayweather effect. Hate it or love it, you're going to be watching it. And the reason you're going to be watching it is because you want to see what all the hype is about. At least to the half. Depending on the score. At least to the half. Either somebody's going to be eating frog legs or somebody going to be eating buffalo brisket. But somebody going to be eating. And that's interesting. And that's cool. But we'll be there to become a member. We'll be there to find out all about it. That's what I'm talking about. Start loading up the Q, 862-799-9956. Let's chop it up. Let's talk about it. Also, no, I can't forget about my beloved Hurricanes. I don't care if it's a great game or not. They call it the parentheses bowl. How dare them? How dare them? I did a whole show on it the other day. I'm not going to belabor the point. But Kevin Beard, I'm on your head now. You said we going vertical. First 3 plays, dog. I'm counting. I need to take the roof off this mother level, if you understand me. I need to take the roof off. People say never doubt. Nick says never doubt Prime. I'm not. I just say somebody going to eat frog legs or somebody going to be eating buffalo brisket. Either way, somebody going to be eating. I'm excited. Super excited about this season. Hold up, Google, man. You about to bring in this doggone what? What was that crap you just showed me? Uh-oh, Fred said, oh, I forgot to tell you, because I got a bottle of rum from the Nassau, Bahamas with your name on it. Shh, don't tell them about McCain juice. Don't tell them about McCain juice. Secret ingredients. Secret ingredients. I'm trying to look through this. I saw Google Man say his record was something, whatever he had on Madden. I'm trying to see what it was. He told me on Madden. Now, last time I talked to him, he had 15. Here it is. Nope. Yeah. Last time, Google Man, you told me you had 15 losses. That was like a day ago. Now you got 28 losses. Bro, you got 13 more losses than you had 24 hours ago. Get that crap out of here. Nobody want to hear that. All them losses in Madden. And you got it on rookie mode. Rookie mode. Anyway, 862-799-9956. I want to talk about some of these games. I know y'all Kane fans will call in and want to talk about that. I get it. But we also going live pregame show for the Canes. We also going live post-game show for the Canes. We're going pregame show for the for Buffalo. We're going post-game show. We're going to have fun. And the good, bad, and ugly is coming out too. Got to get ready for it. Got to get ready for it. Oh, Lord. Google Man, he in the building. Google Man, talk to me, man. What's your thoughts, man? Them 28 losses.
Man, my thoughts is college football here. Ain't more talk. I'm so happy because I'm one more time. I want Deion Sanders to do extremely good.
That's right.
But it's all the talk done with. Another thing is Coach Hayes. Every time I hear you talk about Florida State, I told you the one dude, his name is Jared Verse. You must look him up.
No,
he's a first round talent. you might want to start mentioning that dude's name. He's a first round talent. I want the Cowboys to get him right now. That's all I got for you, man. Jerry Verse. I see. I think because you're a Hurricane fan, like you don't want to get a dude no. Or you want to know about him, but he's a baller. And I also looking in the chat. Somebody said count because I put my record. I'm like 86 and 29, 86 and 27 or 28. I'm mad. There's no count.
That's trash. That's trash.
That's trash, Coach.
That's trash, dog. 28 losses on a video game. Negative.
What?
28 losses on a video game.
Well, thank you. Thank you. First of all, now I'm about to make an excuse. So I shouldn't be playing this game. So some of these dudes be in their mid-20s, early 20s, they play all day long, and they like some of these dudes real cold. So for me to be 90, I think I'm like 90. I think I'm like 90, 89, 90 games and on the 30 games. That's really good for me, man. So
that's 68% win. That's
like,
a 68%. Listen, that's a 68% winning record right there. That's a D. That's a D. That's a D.
That's not right. That cannot be right.
We'll go
I'm thinking like that's gotta be like a 75, 70, between 90 and 8%.
Bro, if you lost
right.
If you lost 25 games and won 100, that'll be 75. You are 28 and 90.
Okay, well, I'm gotta be like about 73 then, or like 70. No. I done won 90 games and lost by 28 games.
And I still say you at 68% winning record. But anyway, I'm finna go.
You're wrong. And you'll be wrong.
All right, go do the math and call. Hey, go do the math and call back in. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, baby. All right, man. We got Shot-Town Kane in the building, man. Shot-Town, what's up with you, dog?
What's good, Coach? What we talking about? I saw you live and I didn't hear nobody calling you. What are we talking about?
Man, you always say today, man. I was just talking about the matchups. We got Florida versus Utah, Colorado versus TCU. We got Fail State University versus Loser State University. We got Ohio State versus Indiana, Notre Dame, and Tennessee State. That's just because my dog V12. And, of course, our beloved Canes play this weekend. So,
okay.
Yeah, we're just chopping it up about college football opening the season. What do you think's about to happen? You know, again, week one is kind of tough when it comes to matchups because everybody kind of gets these preseason matchup deals. So you don't have a lot of real good games, but it is the start of the season.
Okay. Well, to start off, Colorado fans are going to be pissed. Yeah, they finna start 0-1. If they win, I'll give them the props, but they finna start 0-1. And then, you know, they going to say the refs cheated us. Something happened. Something had to go wrong for them to lose, but there's neither here nor there. Florida, if they win without Utah starting quarterback, we won't hear Graham Mertz is the truth. We're not going to lose a game this year. SEC look out. A whole bunch of lies going to be told. Loser State's going to shut down Fail State. I think Florida State, the team and their fans just kind of are smelling themselves a little too much, and I don't think that's cool. So I think LSU finna shut that down a little bit, and then we'll hear, oh, well, we can still get in the playoffs if we went out. So that's whatever. Tennessee State, no, they're not gonna win. Miami, Florida, gonna show Miami, Ohio, who the real Miami is.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Ain't no maybes unless you're a hater.
Ooh, talk that trick. Talk that trick.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, I think Miami's going to be the only one of the big three to win a game this week. So, you know, I just think that's how this week's going to go.
All right, real quick, CW for the $2. He says Google Man's winning percentage is greater than Mario's. What do you got to say to? And CW's supposed to be a Kane fan. So what's your thoughts on that?
Well, considering the fact that Mario took over a program that started. I'm not talking about Miami or Oregon. I'm talking about most of his losses came from being the first head coach of the FIU program, and he actually built them into a program that could actually go to a bowl game. You know, that's where most of his losses came from. Because if you take FIU away, he's still, you know, a better winning percentage than that. And if CW a Kings fan, he's just, you know, I don't know his age. I'm not gonna speak on a brother's age, but you know, I don't know. I think he's just old, cranky, you know, one of those. So I don't really take those fans like that. I don't take them seriously.
I mean, he is a bison. You get it? He's a bison.
Yeah.
I'll leave it like that.
CW is supposedly a Kings fan, but he a bison?
Yeah, he's a Howard bison.
Oh, got it.
You know what that means.
Well, if that's the case, then he really shouldn't be talking. But, you know, that's neither here nor there, man. But all these haters going to be shut up in a year or two. And even if Mario does win like 8 or 9 games this year, that's still not going to be enough because all they're going to say is, oh, how we lost the other games and, you know, we should be better and stuff like that. So I don't really focus on the negative people. Now, if in year 3, we still in the predicament we are now, you know what? I got you, bro. But until then, I'm not speaking on a one year record.
I get it. I totally understand that. All right, man. Well, I got another caller, 6304 in the back, but Chi-Town, you always come in the clutch, man. I know I can count on you, man. When the door seems like it's about to close, you kick that thing in. Be like, Coach, I'm right here with you, baby. I'm right here with you.
Hey, call me the Kool-Aid man, Coach.
Ooh, why is that? Because you knocking walls down, boy?
I'm busting walls down on God, bro.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. Well, I appreciate it, bro.
Coach.
All right, now.
All right, man.
Perfect. All right, man. That was Chi-Town Kane. Real quick, let me give some love to a dono right here. Got love right here on the dono from Cash App for the $1. Friendly reminder, second Buffs versus TCU. Oh, September, sorry. Friendly reminder, September 2nd, Buffs versus TCU. Okay. Appreciate that for the $1 off in there. Anthony in there for the dude. For what? Call or talk to us. Give us your name and where you calling from.
It was good. Calling from Arizona.
Arizona. All right. Talk to me.
Well, I'm a Michigan fan, man. And let me tell you, man. We about to take over this year.
A Michigan fan. So hold up. I'm glad you called in. Man, what's your name, brother?
My name's Ben.
Ben? All right, Ben. So you're a Michigan fan. Let's talk before you go a little bit. Nobody's called in yet. What's up with the Jim Harbaugh taking the 3-game suspension? There was a lot of talk about them suspending them 3 games. Then he falls on the sword, takes his suspension, so forth and so on. What's your thoughts on him doing that and why?
Well, from what I've read, it came from the AD. It doesn't sound like Jim Harbaugh necessarily wanted to do it. It was more the AD wanting to get out in front of the NCAA. I don't think Jim actually wanted to agree to the suspension, but I mean, the AD's the AD. So I think they just want to get out ahead, you know, time served kind of thing, because the NCAA didn't agree to the 4-game suspension. So it's looking like they still want that 6-game suspension next year. So they're probably thinking if we give them 3 now, they'll credit for the 3, and they still want to suspend them after that. They'll just do the 3 games next year. That's if he's here next year, obviously.
So let me ask this question. What did he actually do? Because I heard about he was at the Brown Jug. He bought a player hamburger. He called some dude when he wasn't supposed. I mean, they seem to be very minor offenses. Is it more to it than that?
Well, the thing is weird about it is usually the NCAA they'll list, you know, exactly what he did. But so far from what we've seen, it does have to do. The first thing has to do with him buying a hamburger for a recruit that visited on his own time. The recruit came up, he bought him a hamburger. But what they don't like, I guess, is he's saying he doesn't recall. They don't like. They feel he's being dishonest, and that's really what they don't like. That's the crux of it. They really just don't. They feel like he's being dishonest. It's really less about what he did and more about how he cooperated with the NCAA.
And this was supposed to happen, what, in 2021, something like that? I mean, it wasn't like last week.
During COVID. It was during COVID.
I mean, I have to be honest. He may know, he may remember, but I have to be honest. If I'm the head coach of a major program like that, I don't probably even remember if I've probably footed the bill, and the kid's stuff was probably on there. But even if he doesn't remember, even if they don't like that, we're talking about a hamburger, dog. If a kid goes to a college because of a hamburger,
Yeah.
what are we talking about, dog?
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I just think it's the NCAA kind of takes it.
Oh, did we lose you?
I mean, there's much more serious things going on that they could probably be giving this type of energy to, but they're choosing to. I think they're doing it because they feel like Harbaugh's kind of just sticking it to them, so maybe they're a little butthurt. But we'll see, man. We don't know all the details. We'll see what happens.
All right, can I make a parallel here, if you don't mind? Because you got some time. I don't know how much time you have. But do you think because Jim Harbaugh doesn't follow the leader, he does things kind of his own way. He always tried to find a loophole. I remember when he first got the job at Michigan, he showed up at a kid's house at midnight and slept over the house or some foolishness. He went and jumped in the pool, and whatever the case may be. Do you think he draws attention to himself? Like you say, you kind of throw a monkey wrench in the NCAA. Is that kind of the parallel I'm trying to draw is to now Deion Sanders, the way he's getting treated by the NCAA?
Yeah, no, I feel like, let's be real. Harbaugh's a little bit of an oddball. If we're being real. He's weird. I mean, there's no denying that. I mean, just yesterday, he opened up his press conference by, really calling out the NCAA, calling out, TV networks and saying, a huge prepared statement saying that he wants all student athletes to get revenue share from these TV deals. That's how he opened up his game week press conference. So he's definitely the type of guy that, he doesn't really follow the status quo, so to speak. So I feel like guys like that, do rub the NCAA the wrong way. Like you said with Prime, I just feel like the NCAA, if you don't fall that in line 100%, they kind of will come after you a little harder than they will others.
So here's the thing, right? And actually, Coach Harbaugh was one of the first to campaign for the one-time transfer, right? He was one of the very first ones. I think he wrote this extensive letter to the NCAA about, hey, give these guys a one-time transfer, man. He was kind of the guy who kind of spearheaded that, if it makes sense. But no, I know he's a little kooky, I guess is the right way to say it, a little weird in that sense, the way he approaches things and the way he looks at stuff. But I do think it's calculated. I have to say that. But like I said, I wanted to draw that parallel because I want people to understand when you go against the grain and you go against the system, the smallest thing they find, they're going to show you that we are the system and you are a part of the system. You are not the system. And I think that's what happened with the Tyler Brown situation with Deion Sanders and the Tyler Brown situation was we're going to show you that you are part of this system. You are not the system. And that's why I was drawing that parallel.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree. It is what it is, man. We'll see how it carries out. They're not going to have to worry about it too much this year. It's really going to be next year if he chooses to stay. I mean, he's been flirting with the NFL the past couple of years, so depending on what happens this year, he could leave. He could stay. We don't know. So,
gotcha.
We'll see about that. I'm not sure.
Perfect, man. Well,
I think they take it. I think they take it.
You think so? What makes you think that?
Oh, yeah.
What makes you think that? I'm just asking.
They return the most production. This is why I think that they returned the most proven production in football this year. JJ, who he was on it. He was on and off last year, but he got all the tools. He missed summer camp, spring camp. He split fall. And he came on later in that year. Yeah, he threw a couple pick sixes in that TCU game. But I look for a level up there. You're returning the best RB room in the country. The O-line is even deeper than last year. That O-line won to Joe Moore. award last year, they returned pretty much everybody. The defense returns 8 of 11 starters. They're going to be even deeper this year. That defense is going to be year 2 under Jesse Minter. Look how good that defense was under year 1. I mean, I got no reason not to think that. I think they're going to be even better than they were last year. And you look at the landscape, you know, most teams have more question marks than Michigan does. So if there was a year to be confident they could pull it off, it's this.
All right, so real quick, let me ask you this. Ohio State quarterback is Kyle McCord the guy. Can he get it done? Can he take over and fill the shoes for CJ Stroud and they not miss a beat? Because offensively has really never been their issue. It's been defense has been their issue. So, but now there is a question mark, right? Yeah, Kyle McCord has potential, but he has not done it yet. Do you think as a rival he can fill the shoes of a CJ Stroud and the rest of the quarterbacks that were before him, as well as have they gotten better at Ohio State?
Here's what I'll say about that. I'm not going to really question Ohio State's QB situation. I think they'll have a good QB situation regardless. The question is it going to be quite as good? I don't know. We'll see. But either way, look, they got more of an O-line issue. They got to replace both their tackles. They had 2 NFL caliber tackles that they have to replace. We got to see how that O-line shapes up. The QB, if he's 75% CJ Stroud, that's obviously a step back as well. But more than that, they just got a soft issue, man, if I'm being real. And there seems to be this trend with those types of head coaches, the Lincoln Rileys, the Big 12 style, you know, head coaches. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's how they do fall camp. I don't know if it's how they practice. But they just don't seem to be as tough as like the Michigans and the Georgias and the Bamas, you know, those hard-nosed football teams. And you see that in the big games, they get knocked around. So they have more of a philosophical issue. I feel they got to fix before they focus on anything else. In terms of the offense, I think it is going to take a step back, honestly, because like I said, the O-line, and even if McCord's 75% CJ Stroud, that's still not CJ Stroud.
Got you. Last question for you before I push on to Chris Kane. I got 2 questions for you. One, I got Cornelius Johnson on my team. Should I have him starting this week?
Yeah, because
you hesitated. He's out of there. You hesitated. He's gone. Send him to the back.
Well, you know, you know why? Because Michigan loves to run the ball, man, and you can never say 100% if they're going to air it out this week or not. So I do have some hesitation on how they're going to play this first week. Because I'll be honest with you, bro, they could just try to keep everyone healthy and run 3 running backs 30 times. So I mean, I can't. It's hard.
I love it, man. Last question. People are asking, you in Arizona, probably from there, probably not. How did you become a Michigan fan? Wrong brother. Talk to me.
Oh, my dad's from Michigan. You know, got brought up a Michigan fan. So when you got it on every day in the house and there's Michigan memorabilia around the house, you can't help but become a Michigan fan. So
okay. Everybody I get it. Everybody makes mistakes. I understand. All right, brother. I'm just teasing, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling, man. This is my first time hearing from you, man. You're new to the show?
Yeah.
All right, cool, man. Well, don't be a stranger, man. Hang out with us, man. We got a lot going on.
No doubt. Go blue, man. Peace.
I'm choking. I'm just teasing. All right, brother. Appreciate it. All right, Chris Kane's for life in the building. Right quick before I get started. Guys, if you notice in the chat, I'll throw one of these up here right quick. Where is it? What is it? I saw a lot of them. There we go. Birdstone, if you see right up here. Man, look at that. You become a member. We got our own emojis. The more members we get, the more emojis I can make. We got the U up there. We got Mario head up there. We got cane juice cups right here. Come on, y'all. Now, the funny thing is I can't put those on the screen because it looks like this. That's how it looks. So it look a little different. If I put it up like this, you can see it. But if I put it up like this, it's just logo. So you guys can appreciate them in the chat. That's why I probably don't show them on the screen. Because again, look, cane juice. It's all whatever I name it. So there it is. All right, let me get to Chris Canes for life. Chris Kane, talk to me, man. What's up with you, man? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's going on, Coach? What's going on, man?
I'm good,
Hey,
man. How you
I
feeling?
was just calling, man. I was trying to call. I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm chilling, man. I was trying to call in the other night and I couldn't. I don't know why, but I don't know. And I don't got cricket wireless, so nah, it ain't that.
So it's working today,
So,
right?
but yeah, it's working. I came through today. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Just I got T horrible, so you know how they roll. But I also wanted to tell you, Coach, and I've been meaning to tell you this. Your man that's out there in the interstate, out there in the Tangela Pool outlet.
Yeah.
I go to him. I done caught all kinds. I go to him. Like I shop out there because I live in Southeast Georgia, and it's a 45-minute ride from where I live at to out there in Pooler.
Okay.
So basically, if I need any kind of cane stuff, anything, I done got my flag. I got championship flags from out there. I done got my my stickers from out there. My Ram truck is all caned out. My front got the U on it. My license plate got the trim. I got all of that from him, and I also got my my 2 front floor mats from him.
Okay.
So he knows me. If you ever ask, there's a dude that's a diehard cane fan, a big tall
Trevor.
dude that looked like the dude from Life.
Yeah. So Trevor,
if you give him that description and just tell him that he got long locks in his hair, he'll know who I am.
well, do me a favor, man. Trevor calls in. He's a huge Trevor calls in. He's a huge Kane fan, as you can see right here. Hold on, I'm trying to be cool on the screen, like the weatherman. Right here.
Yeah, he is a huge Kane fan.
So the thing is, he's in Savannah, Georgia. He ships all across this country. So his information is not in the description of this show technically, but you can definitely find it interstatesportsgifts.com. Do me a favor, Chris, hit him up on the phone. Let him know that you watch the show, you see this, and that you've been a previous customer, because I think he's gonna have some real special items coming out. I'm not supposed to speak about it, but I think who's one of my best players? Ed Reed jersey. I think he's also a Sean Taylor jersey. Hold on. Wait, Chris. Okay. He also had for E. Brown. He told me he just got in some new University of Miami billfolds, so E. Brown can put his money in the billfold. Yeah, you can put your money in the billfold. You don't even know what that is, do you?
You know E. Brown. You know. Hell no, I ain't that old man.
A wallet. You know, old food. So give him a billfold.
Oh Lord.
You know, old women say about my pocketbook.
In the Final Four every year, right, in college. Huh?
Yeah, he don't know.
Hey, Coach.
Hey,
Coach. Coach, you know E. Brown used to be in the Final Four when he was in college, right? He was all state, but the problem was it was only 4 colleges. So he got there every year. But anyway, he's a good dude though, man. For real, that dude, bro, man, Trevor, man, he's a huge Kane fan. I had brought some flags from him. I got some Yankee stuff from him.
Okay.
I remember when he had just a regular little kiosk area.
Right.
Man got him a storefront out there.
Got a whole store now, man. Yeah, listen.
They shop in that store.
Yeah, he told me he had a kiosk that's right off 95, and then he got into a storefront, and and he's trying to get it. He's trying to broaden his brand. Yeah. And I'm telling you this, and I'm not just speaking as any Kane fans. He has all 32 NFL teams, but the majority of the SEC. I mean, if it's not, and here's the best thing I like about Trevor when we talk. If he doesn't have it, he can get it for you. So you have to call. Just because you don't see it on the website, call him. And E. Brown, actually, speaking of E. Brown, E. Brown bought some items from him. It took him 2 days to get it. 2 days. Yeah. 2 days to get it.
I heard that. Yeah. He don't play around. Like when he goes out there and he goes get your stuff. Like people, like seriously. All jokes aside, like this dude here, like I cannot find nothing here in Southeast Georgia. If it's on Amazon or whatever the case is, I'm gonna have to wait for a little bit because I don't really got Prime like that because I don't really use it.
Right.
But whenever I'm out there in the Tangela outlet out there in Pooler, I'm telling you now, this man will find you anything that you need. I'm talking about memorabilia, helmets, signed, autograph. There's a helmet that I want. That shit is $400, Coach. That all the Miami Knights. and they got all the signatures from
Yeah.
everybody. I think from 2017 football team on there. I think, but I know. Don't quote me on their signatures, but it is signed. And that joint with the plexiglass box with the helmet in it, that shit is $400.
Wow.
And he got it. And that's not the only one he got. He got 3D little helmets. I mean, the stadiums. Like the stadiums are different ones. Alabama, Georgia, Clemson, Miami. He got turnover chain, you know, like the big turnover chains, like, you know, with JD Boston and everywhere. Stuff like that.
Nah, that's good business, man. Like I said, he does does a great job.
Real nice stuff.
Yeah, he does a great job, man. He got a lot of good stuff in that store, and I do appreciate him, man, for that.
Yeah, bro,
like I say, and here's my deal.
Yeah,
let's support.
Bro,
I'm gonna put this out there, guys. Let's support those who support us. Why do I say that? I'm gonna go honestly now. I'm gonna be out here. I reached out to some other sports stores, and they declined to sponsor the show. No problem. No harm, no foul. But we found another person that decided to sponsor. So guess what? And they stuff is reasonable, affordable, and it comes immediately. You don't have to pay $80 for certain things, if you understand what I'm saying. Not to try to drive hate, but we got to support those that support us. Because I did reach out to those other outlets, and they respectfully declined to work with your boy. And this gentleman said, Coach, he reached out to me and said, Coach, I love what you're doing. I actually play he said, Coach, I play your show in my store from the time I open the door with the keys to the time I close at 10 o'clock at night. And every time I talk to him, I hear myself in the background talking.
You know why, Coach?
Why is that?
You want to know why? Because I put him on to you.
Ooh.
Since you a Kane fan, I said, let me show you something. I said, this is the dude who I follow. He got WREs. That's when I first real talk. I told him, I said, this man right here, Coach for Cristobal. He was like, for real? I said, I'm dead ass serious. My wife was sitting right there. Okay. I told him, I said, listen, when I went to go get my flags to put on my truck, I told him, I said, this man breaks down film like nobody else. Why the hell he ain't got no job at Miami? Blows my mind every time I watch him on TV. He's like, are you serious? I said, watch him. Whenever you get a chance, I know you are busy, because people was in the store at this time, but they was looking around and stuff. But I told him, I said, look, brother, you a Kane fan just like I am. You die hard. Watch what he got. I said, you will not be disappointed. That was over 4 months ago. Maybe a little bit longer than that, because it's been a while since I've been out there. But now, look, now he calls in. I'm going to tell him whenever I get ready. Whenever I go out there again, I'm going to holler at him.
Holler at him, man.
I'm like, yeah, I heard you on Coach Hayes show. I am, because I'm going to give me some more stuff out there. Damn, man, I got some stuff I'm trying to get. I ain't trying to get a man cave. I'm trying to get a man house. Coach, man house.
I'm loving it.
Whole little house.
I'm loving it.
He got this sign that says, if you ain't no Kane, do not enter.
Listen,
yes,
I'll say this.
He got house.
I'm gonna see if you're a real G. Hold on, I'm gonna see if you're a real G. If you put the 50-yard line in the middle of your front yard and paint the U in the middle of that thing, now that right there, Chris, gonna be you a real G. But let me push this deal on, man. I gotta get some love. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get ready to go though, man. But listen, the only reason why is because it's like a house divided. So my wife like Clemson.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? And she watches them every so often. You know, she'll watch them, but she does support the Canes. Like, I'll give her a pass for this one because she did give me my first, tickets to go see the Canes when it was Georgia Tech back in 2018, and I still got the ticket stubs.
All right.
From that, so she got me that. So she looked out for you, boy.
That's how she won you over. That's how she won you over. That's how she won you over.
Well, I mean, we was already married. We was already married, Coach. But it was just the fact that I love the Canes so much, and I didn't have no Cane stuff. I got all my stuff from him, keychains, everything from him.
I got it.
Everything.
No, and the stuff is reasonable, like $6, $5, $12.
Yes, it is.
It's reasonable, man. But Chris, I got to push on, man. Let me get moving, man. But I do appreciate that, man. Big plug to that. All right, man.
Oh yeah, facts though. Y'all go support your man.
Yeah.
All right, always, Coach. Go Canes. Man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Yes, sir. All right, man. Big shout out to Chris Canes in the building. But I gotta show some real love to somebody. Oh, Lord, I done hit the button. Almost gave the name up. I almost gave the name up. Big shout out to Butterfly 88 in the building for the $30. She says, put some respect, in the words of Birdman, put some respect on my name. I hope you're talking about my name. Maybe you're talking about Coach Prime. Please clarify. Look at Butterfly 88. They should go in the building for the charity. Put some respect on Coach's name. Is it my name or is it Coach Prime's name? Who you talking about, Butterfly? I say, who is you talking about? There you go. Once they grin, I'm in. Game begins. That's what I'm talking about. But Butterfly, I do want to say I appreciate it. Thank you so much. That does help this channel grow. I really do appreciate you for that. Thank you so much for that, man. That's awesome. All right. Let's go ahead and chop this up. Phone line is still open, 862-799-9956. Like I said, I'm super excited. We try to do about an hour. We're right at the hour mark. I got to get ready. We got a storm coming. Supposedly it's supposed to hit the west coast of Florida, which I'm in Central Florida. So it's supposed to touch down the west coast of Florida early morning, 3:30, somewhere in there, and then make its way over. You know how these hurricanes are unpredictable. They try to give you the cone and show you which way it's going to go. But we've all seen them come and make a dip. They come back and bust somebody across the head. So we definitely seen those. So prayers out to everybody who's going to go through this storm. And I wish everybody will. All right, when it comes to that. But big shout out to Butterfly 88 for the 30. For the 30. Oh, hold up. Pilo come in the building. I'm coming to you. I see 1654. Pilo in the building for the $5. Said, because I love you. I love you too, Pilo. I love you too, Pilo. Oregon came for the $9.99 in the building. Finally catching you live, Coach. Great show as always. I appreciate it. Oh, what I see on that picture there? We might have to get together. You know, Coach like to let them projectiles go, if you know what I'm saying. Oregon came. Coach like to let them things go. We got to be careful on YouTube of how we say and what we say. They'll try to get you, boy, if you talk about the NUG, if you understand me. Appreciate that, man, for the $9.99. Thank you. All right. 654 got skipped. Why? I got a member on the line. Members can skip the phone line. Here go the number.
Hey, the cream rises to the top. So everybody else, stand back and let's get ready. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Like in the words of Ms. Wilcox. You ready? Let's go through this. Let's go through some of the games that will take place this weekend, Coach. And you ready to do that? You ready to do that because you've been pontificating all night long with a bunch of scrubs on the line tonight, talking about all this other crap in Michigan and all that other stuff. So let's get to the real thing here, all right?
So can I ask you a favor as being a coordinator on the team? I do have one caller in the back, and of course I tell you guys get to skip the line, but it sounds like you're gonna be a little bit longer than 2 minutes because you've been bloviating for a minute and has really said nothing. So therefore, do you mind if I go to them, get them in? I'm gonna lock the line and get off. And
I have absolutely no problem with that, Coach. None whatsoever.
Thank you. I appreciate that. My goodness. All right, for everybody else that's listening, we're going to bring in 1654. Go get your NyQuil right quick or whatever it is to stop the pain. Your Benadryl, whatever it takes to stop the pain. Because it's going to be painful with E. Brown. All right, 1654. Call and talk to us. Give us your name.
I'm straight out of Opelika, but I live here in Orlando just like you, Coach.
All right, man. Behind the P, man. What part of Orlando you live in? What area?
Man, I stay in Suda County because I stay over there in Maitland. You know what I'm saying? It's like
I got you.
borderline Orlando. So I'm right here. I see you here and there, but I never get a chance, you know what I'm saying, to talk to you. I'm one of your first subscribers, man. I remember you on Lonzo's show and everything. I was one of his first subscribers.
All right.
Stuff
Well, if
like
you see
that,
me, man,
So,
listen.
I've been following you for years.
I appreciate it. Well, if you see me, don't ever hesitate. Holler at me, man. People, I be at Home Depot picking up stuff. People like, oh, hey, you know,
I know.
Hey, can I be honest with you? Sometimes I be having to look a little crazy because you see cats looking at you sideways, and I be having to get busy too because I don't know what's going on till they say, Coach, hey, then I know what time it is. So I'm good. Nah, but I was just teasing. But no, man, if you see me, say something.
Just like you know what I'm saying? I'm straight out of Opa-lawka, right off Alabama, you know, old K74 baby.
Yeah, you Arabian Nights Festival
graduated.
Dude.
Yeah, I graduated straight out of Ely, Pompano Beach, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm straight down south all day, man. But nah, man, the thing I was, you know what I'm saying, you know, I know we're talking about our Canes and what they're gonna do against these birds and all that stuff here. Man, I'm gonna tell you, this is the first time I've been really, really excited because last year I thought it was just eye candy. And I think them dudes were just like kind of stuck in their ways because you said something. You said something that really stuck to me when you said that, yeah, it looks good on paper, but how do we know these guys ain't got a bunch of egos and stuff like that? And how do we know that ain't gonna blend? And you said something like that. And you know what? And I was like, you know what, Coach got it, you know, you got a good point when you said that. You know what I'm saying? And so it was, for me, Mario first year to me wasn't, I had no expectation like you didn't have no expectation.
Gotcha.
I wanted to see, was it the coaching? Was it bad coaching that we had? Or was it the talent that we had? And it seems like it was both. You know what I'm saying? Last year, both. The coaching staff did not blend well. And I'm not trying to knock these young boys down, but we didn't have the horse to run the race that we wanted to run. It's like we wanted to run the 300-mile race, but we only had the horses to run the 50 or the 40. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not a knock on these kids. It was just a simple fact. The system that they were running, we didn't have the size.
Gotcha.
We didn't have the players. And it seemed like, you know, the thing that I had a big problem with, how you a quarterback coach, offensive coordinator, but you're not talking to your quarterback. When that man said that he haven't talked to Tyler Hero, Tyler Van Dyke. But yeah, Tyler Van Dyke, I knew there was a problem right there. And you could see the way the defenses ran. Coach, there was no way we were going to win. But this year, it's such a good feeling because we got size, we got speed, we got the horses now to run the race. Now, we got to see, hey, we going to coach him up? Because we got it. You can't complain now. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to know, you know what I'm saying, basically, what do you think about that?
Again, right, I totally agree. I do think we're in a different situation. I was listening to Shannon Dawson's press conference. Like I said, I really like the way he talks. I like what he says.
Same.
I like the way he thinks. I like the way he approaches the game. I like the way he approaches the media. You know, he's charismatic. And one thing about people who are very charismatic, they don't just do that sometimes. They do that all the time. And the same way he can bring in the media and tell a little joke is the same way he can lighten up the room in an uncomfortable situation with these players sometimes. And people don't understand that's part of coaching, not just X and O's and this and that. You got to get these guys to run through the wall for you. You have to get these guys to execute for you. That's how you get players. Because let's not get it twisted. There's nothing new under the sun about football, right? It's 11 on 11. No. It's a quarterback. It's this. Yeah, you got different things. But at the end of the day, it's basic things. Running, tackling, throwing, catching. You understand? Getting to the football. I mean, the foundation of football is still the same. And so I say all that to say this. I like what Shannon Dawson's doing. Now, I have to say this. There's not been a lot on Lance Guidry in regards to media presence for whatever reason, and that's fine. I don't have an issue with that. But I don't get a chance to look inside of the gentleman as he speaks. So now his game day is going to have to, like Miami, Ohio game is going to have to speak for him more than Shannon Dawson right now. We just got to see. And here's what I love what he said. Shannon Dawson tell you straight up. They asked him a question. He said, we got to find out September 2nd. He didn't come up with a bunch of smoke up your behind. He said, listen, we got to do running back by committee, and if you're hot, you're good. If not, we make a change. He said that just
the
clear as
problem I
day.
had last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's the problem I had last year is they kept pulling people out. Leonard Taylor made two good plays back to back, and they take him out the game.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, like I said, right, I can't speak on the defense because we don't hear from the gentleman for whatever reason, and that's okay. Maybe that's he doesn't want to do it. That's fine. But come Friday, we would definitely see. Friday, we would definitely see him get busy. But man, I appreciate it, man. Don't be a stranger. If you do see me in the street,
oh no, Coach, it's just a lot of times when you go on live, I got to listen to you on the headphones because I'm at work. So I got off early today because they preparing for that hurricane.
Gotcha,
man. So that's the only reason why I got off early. But I'm always listening to the show and all that stuff. There's just I can't call in because
I totally understand. Man,
I appreciate your hard work, man, and
Thanks,
I
brother.
love what you do. You Footballville, man, y'all the real deal, man. And you know what, y'all from my hometown.
That's it, baby. Y'all. I appreciate it, man.
Keep up the good work, man. Hey, are you gonna be in town for the game, or you going down south?
No,
you going back home?
Well, no. I'll be here in town. We're gonna all the members. We're gonna be watching the game Friday at the undisclosed link. All right. So if you're a member, you get a chance. We're gonna watch the game. It worked. You can come on the screen. We're gonna talk halftime. We're gonna party. We're gonna play music. We're gonna do all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And just have a good time, man. But but I will be at the Texas A&M game. I will definitely be at the Texas A&M game.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be at the Florida State game. All right, Coach.
All right, brother. Thanks, man.
All right, man. Canes up.
All right, Canes. I like that. Canes up. That is. Throw to you. All right, man. Great. Oh, shoot. I done brought on. Never mind. Ebron, I'm coming to you, but I got to get my man on because I know you're going to take forever. They said if you say his name 3 times, he'll show up like Candyman. Trevor. Is this him?
Coach Hayes.
Yes, my brother.
What's up, bro?
This is my man from Interstate Sports. What's up?
I don't know what the topic is tonight.
You basically, Chris Canes came on here, talked about you and your store for about 20 minutes as he pontificated about Interstate Sports gifts in the store you got over there in Pooler. He was on here talking about the store. He said he's a big dude with the braids that come through. You done outfitted his car, the doormats, keychain. You done got everything he gets from you.
I know exactly who you're talking about. That's the brother, more than likely, that told me about your show.
He did say that. Yes, he literally. You must have just missed him. He did say that. He said, "Yeah, I told him that Coach Hayes break down film like nobody else." Blah blah blah, and boom, there it is.
Well, there it is. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, though. I've been seeing him for a while, so hopefully he'll stop by.
Yeah, he said he's gonna come by
pretty soon this season.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I don't know what the topic is tonight, but
I know what it's gonna be.
I was listening to a show. I missed the Sunday show.
Okay.
And the topic was talking about the real Miami, right?
Yeah.
So I gotta apologize to you because I listened to that show Monday and I damn near got in a fight in my store today on Monday.
Don't do it, dog. Reconsider. Reconsider.
Listen. The real Miami. You can go anywhere around this world, and if somebody said they're going to Miami, I guarantee you they ain't going to Ohio. So I don't understand how they can even talk, but they can decide who the real Miami is.
Oh God.
Unfortunately, this guy came in the store. He was an Ohio State fan. And I'm listening to this, and I didn't realize he was listening to it. And what he was saying was factual. Miami ain't winning a long time, blah, 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 blah. But I wasn't in the talking mood. My thing was, who was this guy talking about the real Miami? When I found out that clown was from Ohio, then he had to get the business because I couldn't talk to the Ohio State quarterback. Coach, I had to turn your show off because I was pissed off. I wanted to go down on. Let me tell you something. If I was in Miami and went to that game, I would go down on the field and get me some, because that's disrespectful. So I don't care how bad Miami is. Miami can always be Miami until they do what Miami did, and they ain't gonna never be able to do it. They shouldn't even be speaking that way. I'm not wishing no bad luck on the guy. I don't want to get hurt, but I hope he don't be in the game after 15 minutes, if you know what I mean.
You want to? Hey, he gonna get stretched out. Y'all thought I was playing. I told you this dude is a big Miami fan, dog. I don't know how he sells all these other products, but I will say this. Somebody asked, does he have a website? Yes, it is Interstate Sports with an S, gifts with an S.com. I'm gonna go ahead and throw. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw it in. I'm gonna throw it in here right now. I'm gonna throw it in the chat.
Coach.
And here's a real quick before you go ahead and kill somebody. I'm trying to use this as a way to calm you down a little bit.
I'm still mad, man. I'm still mad.
Real quick. What happens if they look on your website and can't find it? What do they need to do?
912-433-8566. They call me 24 hours a day, daytime, nighttime. That phone number rings in the house, in the car, in the plane, in the satellite dish, underwater. Anywhere you dial that number, I'm going to answer. I don't care. You call me when I'm asleep, I'll wake up. Let me know what you're looking for. Text me what you're looking for, and I'll find it, and I'll get it back to you. I don't care who else have it. I'm going to get it to you at a better price. That's my guarantee.
Trevor, can I say one place your phone won't ring? One place your phone won't ring, Trevor. Is in that jail.
I got Verizon. It's going to ring everywhere. They got more towers
no.
in the world. What you talking about, Coach?
It won't ring in that jail cell if you go down there at that game and whoop on that quarterback. It won't ring in the jail cell, Trevor, if you go down there whooping on them people.
I got a bone in my pocket 24 hours a day. So it'll ring when I get on. It'll ring when I get out. Coach, that's blasphemy, man. Listen. Respect to the Oracle, because I'm with her. By the time it reached the third quarter, Coach Cristobal could go in the stands and get a quarterback to play for Miami. That's how bad they're going to get beat up.
Yes, sir.
Watch what I tell you.
I love it. I love it.
Coach, I appreciate you, everything you're doing for me, man. But
we working.
But one thing I need, and I'm going to call you sometime tomorrow. Mm-hmm. I got to send you some money so I become a member to watch them games live on the undisclosed link that's going to be out there.
Let's talk tomorrow. Let's talk tomorrow.
Get that subscription paid up. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
Let's talk tomorrow. Well, real quick, I'm going to say this. I think the dude is online. Chris Kane is on the line. Real quick, you got to be quick, Chris Kane. This is the guy that was on the show. Chris Kane, Trevor, Chris Kane. Y'all got 30 seconds to chop it up before I move on, because I got to get these callers out here, and I'm going to lock the conference.
The conference has locked.
Yo, what's up, brother? What's going on with you?
What's up, man? You missing? Where you been? You out in space?
Man, I've been working, brother. I've been working, man. They got me down here to Plant, man, at Kenton, brother. I'm working, but man, bro, listen. I'm glad you check Coach Hayes. I told you, brother. I told you. I've been telling everybody about this stuff, man. And I'm telling you, I got to go back down there because I got to get me another front of a plate for my truck, and I got to get me a wheel cover too.
Now I got some new plates in now. They die cast, they steel with a raised emblem on it.
That's the one I want. That's the ones I want. That's the one I want to put on the front of the truck because I got to seal. I got to seal the truck, but I want to put that joint on the front. You know what I'm saying? I got the right joint, but I want to get that joint right there.
I'm loving it.
Appreciate you hooking me up with Coach Hayes, man. Trust me, that's a good lookout. I really do appreciate it. In fact, when you come in,
it's no problem, man.
Discount.
Real recognize real, brother. I got you.
All right, listen, I'm gonna let y'all chop it up. I got to push on. I got a couple more callers in here.
Coach,
we're gonna talk. Yeah, talk
Coach,
to me.
One more thing. For the Miami game, if anybody places an order for the Miami game, no matter what they purchase, I'm gonna give them 15% off. Only downside is they got to call me and place the order over the phone. So they can give me a call with the Miami game, 15% off.
Listen.
Just because they came.
Listen. Hold on,
That's only
Trevor.
for Miami Hurricanes now.
Trevor.
So if somebody else calling from someplace else, don't call me, but no discount. If you're in the Miami Hurricanes, don't call me, but no 15% off.
Well, listen. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a special code. Listen, hold on. Listen. Chris out of control. Trevor out of control. The whole damn show just went out of control. We out of control in here. This is the Coach Me Coach podcast.
I'm off the phone. Coach,
Listen,
we can talk tomorrow about them games.
You call me. I'm loving it. I got more callers in here. This is getting out of control. I think I saw Butterfly call in. Butterfly, call back in. I gotta have you in here, Butterfly.
I'm listening to that stuff.
You need to go, you need to rewind the track selector and go back and hear how we was talking, man. E. Brown said he bought something from you. You got it to him in 2 days. Man, we sound like an infomercial up here like 4 o'clock in the morning.
You talking about E. Brown, the EARL Brown, that Brown?
Yeah, he on the line too. Real quick, E. Brown, say something to him. Watch this.
Hey, Trevor.
See?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you I appreciate you placing that order, E. Brown. I really do. When I saw the order, I was like,
fantastic.
Earl Brown. Okay.
All right. Listen.
Yes,
I'm gonna lock this right now. I got to get out of here because I got to do some things for this hurricane. So listen, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Trevor, let's chop it up tomorrow. Chris, I love you too, bro. Be safe out there. But I got to get to these other callers. Man, I love the Coach Hayes football show because it get out of control quick. All right. I'm telling y'all, Interstate Sports Gives. Let's support those who support us. I tell people all the time, prior to me meeting this gentleman, I reached out to some other sports places, and they respectfully declined my offer to sponsor the show. This gentleman reached out to me, and come on, man. Let's support those who support us. You dig what I'm saying? All right. 6451 coming to you. I think I got Butterfly back there, too. 64, whatever number I'm calling, 6451. Call and talk to us.
Hey, Coach, get down Brown up here in Tallahassee, Florida. No, Quincy, Florida. Big Hurricane fan since '83. What's up, man?
I'm good. Hold on, get down, Brown. Y'all got Coach sweating up in here. The cane juice biting. Shad 499. He said, I got off early from work one time and they told me they would call me back. That was 5 years ago. I wondered if they replaced me. You dang on right they replaced you. You know why they replaced you, Shad? Because they told you
yesterday's price is not today's price.
That's what they told you. Yesterday price, not today price. Get your behind off our job site and don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. That's what they told you. Get your behind up out of here, my man. All right. I'm super excited. Coach is feeling it. I'm feeling it right now. All right. Get down, Brown. Been a Kane fan since '83. You got 2 minutes. Talk to your boy.
Man, I feel just thanks, Coach. First of all, I just want to smile. I want to give it up to you on the eve of the hurricanes, worrying about the hurricane. Man, listen, I feel like Trevor, this quarterback got to be drinking not Kane juice, but Wayne juice. We got to give him a John Wayne slap as soon as he get to the airport. Right there off of Lejeune, I think, man. Listen, I need all the nasty guys. Najee, Kelly, Bain. Yeah, thank you. I heard the slap in the background. What is he? Welcome to Miami. Welcome him with a slap. Miami still got dogs. Huh? We still got some dogs, man. So I know my new defensive coordinator, you know, he going to turn them loose. Thank you, Coach. Still slapping him. So, man, listen, I'm excited. I'm ready to go. I ain't worried about the hurricane on the waters. I'm ready for them hurricanes down there, man. Still slapping them. Coming out. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Coach. Hey, we're officially in slap mode right now. We out of control right now, Coach. I ain't taking over we still slapping this guy. Hey, he in the locker room trying to put on his helmet, and we still slapping him.
I done knocked his head off. You keep going, brother.
Hey, listen. He trying to run out the tunnel, and we still slapping him. Huh?
Yes, sir. Don't stop till you get enough.
Coach, he's doing the stretches. Hey, he's stretching on the field, listening to Phil Collins. I can feel it in the air tonight, but we feel the slaps on his face. I'm pissed off, man. I'm pissed off to the highest of festivity. And Coach Hayes, you know I'm pissed off. I'm shaking it up on my Etch-a-Sketch, and I'm slapping him on my Etch-a-Sketch.
Ooh, not the Etch-a-Sketch. Just don't shake it up because you might lose him.
Come on. Thank you. Coach. Hey, Coach, I'm gone. Man, I love you, bro. I haven't emailed you yet. I'm going to be waiting on you in Tallahassee November the 11th, but we're going to slap these guys around. Hey, they won't be Red Hawks. They're going to be Slap Hawks on Friday night. Go Canes. Coach, I love you, and I'm fired up.
I'm ready.
Go Canes.
I'm so tired.
I'm ready, baby.
I'm tired of slapping. I'm tired of slapping these.
Are you tired of slapping? You tired of slapping?
No, I ain't never tired. Give me one more.
Later. Go Canes. Love you, Coach.
Love you too, brother. Appreciate it. Listen, right. I'm going to give him one good one. Get some. All right, E. Brown, hold on. I got one more in the line. I'm coming to E. Brown. This has been a great day. All right, 46.95. Butterfly. Sing. Hey, Butterfly, I'm out of breath. I'm from the Slapper Yo tribe. I don't play them games. Butterfly.
Yeah, it sound like a slap sermon. The guy sound like TD Jakes just slapping happy.
Hey, instead of saying, well, and instead of saying, preach, you know what I tell them? Slap. Say it one more time, preacher. Slap. One more time for your mind, two for your soul. Slap. Talk to me, butterfly. Spread your wings. All right, talk to me. What's going on? Coach?
Nothing. Wanted to say hello. And I'm excited about the game on Saturday.
I'm ready.
I'm going to watch it right after I teach piano lessons.
All right. I'm loving it, man. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the dono. Like I said, it go a lot, especially towards my cane juice. But no, that's great. I'm excited for Saturday. I'm excited for this weekend of football. You know, everybody can put to the side, you know, all of the talk and the speculation. It is sports talk. But now the rubber hits the road. And of course, it'll spawn brand new conversations. But at least we can see football, and I'm super excited about it.
Somebody said I sound like I make good cheesecake. I do not make no cakes.
Who is it? Oh, Shad. Yeah. Shad say Butterfly sounds like she makes a good cheesecake. What do you make good?
No.
What do you make good, Butterfly? Besides music.
Whatever I like to. Besides what?
Besides music. Yeah. What else do you make good besides music?
I'm more of a pasta girl, though, to be honest. I love making. My favorite thing is just something basic, like lasagna from scratch, though. That's like my favorite meal to make. But anything I like to eat, I'll make, basically, in the pasta world.
So the ramen noodles be hitting, huh? I'm just messing with you. It's pasta. It's pasta.
Anymore.
Huh?
I have a salary. I can upgrade a little bit to a little fettuccine.
Hey, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing like ramen noodles with a cut up hot dog and some Parmesan cheese. And let me tell you about collard. You crack an egg and put on top. Now you got egg foo young. Let me tell you something about HBCU life, baby. That's what it's all about. Hey, it builds character.
Right. Oregon King said, I sound like I burn water. No, I don't burn water. That's just ridiculous. But E. Brown, you're actually right. I go to yoga twice a week. E. Brown is better at stereotyping.
I get it. I love it. This is awesome, man. I done slapped somebody. My hand done turned red. I done slapped the cat so much. Man.
You're over here slapping for real?
Yeah. Hey,
well,
y'all.
It is storming on my side of town. I'm in Atlanta, so it just started. Well, not just started, but it's thundering and lightning. So I'm going to get off the phone and finish cleaning up my makeup brushes really quick. So have a great night.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Butterfly. Continue to clean your makeup brushes as we talk about football. I appreciate that. As you and Ellen V and Tanisha and Ms. Wilcox took over the football show, and it became Martha Stewart / Dr. Ruth.
Oracle.
I don't know what Oracle is. She's here somewhere.
Oh, okay. Well, she should call in.
Yeah, she always lurking. But I got so much to do for this hurricane. I gotta clean out my makeup brush. I don't know. I gotta do something. All right.
Well,
Appreciate
wherever
you.
you are, be safe.
All right. Yeah. Hey, don't miss tomorrow now. Thursday's show. Don't miss tomorrow. It's going down.
Wait, tomorrow, Wednesday.
Oh, well, Thursday. You know what I meant.
Yes. Okay. Bye, Coach.
Bye. All right. I'm going to lock. That was a great
The
call.
conference has been locked.
Coach done went slap happy up here for this joint. See, I come on here and try. Listen, let me say something before I bring E. Brown on here. I try to come on here and I try to be, hello, hi, everybody. And y'all bring it the crib about me. I try to be a regular dude. Hi, welcome to Coach Hayes Football. We're going to talk about sports. And before I know it, boy, y'all, man, the boys start to bringing up Opelika, Carroll City, Liberty City, Alapata, Ghouls, Perrine, Homestead, Exit 1, the Goon Bay, Arabian Nights Festival, Virginia Key Beach. Bro, that crib, when that crib come out me, be trying to act regular. I be trying to be a regular guy, but it keep coming about me. And y'all keep making it happen. Trevor came on here and fired me up. Coach in here sweating. I got the AC on Alaska up in here, and Coach sweating, about to catch a cold. All right. Now we down to the bloviating E. Brown.
No, I'm not going to do any bloviating tonight. I told you I'm going to wait until week 3 before I start calling in and just really giving you the lowdown about our football team. I'm going to wait until the 3rd week and then I'll start to call in. Right now, I just want to have a little fun. Hey, listen, I like the guy from Palmetto Beach, Ely, and Downtown Brown from Tallahassee. They bought it tonight. I appreciate those 2 brothers. But you know what? Butterfly 88. I guarantee Butterfly 88 do yoga in front of the pool with the mirror beside. I guarantee it.
She says she does twice a week. Sound like you got a little hate in your voice.
No. Hey, no hate. I just know that voice. The voice, man. She got that perfect voice. She got that yoga voice.
Hold on. She just texted me. She just texted me to told me. She said, slap E. Brown for that comment. That's what she just told me. She just texted me said, Coach, slap that guy.
Hey, listen, when I'm in yoga class, man, my yoga instructor sounds just like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She said I like my yoga instructor. She's really good. All right. She has that yoga voice. That's all I gotta say. All right. So
I don't know what a yoga voice do. I look like I use yoga. I eat yogurt, but I don't do no yoga. But anyway, go ahead.
Well, we have a couple of interesting games coming up this week, and some of the games that I want to touch upon. I mean, the Florida Utah game? Okay, I think the Florida Utah game. I think Florida's gonna win that game. Florida's gonna beat Utah. Utah is, they're living on history right now. So Florida's up and coming. They're gonna win that game, and we're gonna see Virginia Tennessee. The Virginia Tennessee game. Virginia's gonna upset Tennessee. Okay, Tennessee is.
You talking about my son, dog? You talking about my son out there playing quarterback, man? What are you talking about? E. Brown.
Your son play with Tennessee?
He the quarterback at Tennessee. Let me tell you something. See his jersey over there? See his jersey right there, number 7 over there? You see it? Let me tell you something.
Oh, okay.
No, don't change your mind now. I want you to say it with the same.
No, I'm not changing.
I want you to say it with them same gray hairs on your chest. I want you to say it with them same gray hairs on your chest, E. Brown. I want to bet you, I'm going to bet you a half a jar of petroleum jelly, because I know that's what you use for your slick back. E. Brown, I love you, dog, because you can really take a joke.
Hey,
all right, so talk to us.
Virginia,
Tennessee.
Nobody used petroleum, man. Nobody used petroleum jelly, man, on their hair and stuff, man. You don't put petroleum jelly on your hair.
You do.
No, you don't do that, man. you put Crown Royal or something like that. You know, no KY jelly.
This man say
I mean,
Crown Royal.
petroleum jelly.
This man say Crown Royal. Okay.
Crown Royal. You put Crown Royal on your hair, and you know, kiwi, Crown Royal, same thing. Put it on your hair, bro. Let's go. Let's finish with the scores here.
Gabe, what's up, boy?
East Carolina and Michigan. East Carolina and Michigan. You know, you may have a game there for the first quarter and a half or what have you, but East Carolina is going to bring it because it's the first game of the year. Colorado and TCU. I'm not even going to comment on that because the score is going to be 52-0. I guarantee it. I guarantee the score will be 52-0 at the end of the game. Guarantee. You know, I'll donate money to donate something to anybody who wants to take me on that one. 52-0. Let's go down the list here and let's talk about
Hold up,
Miami.
Hold up. Can I ask you a quick question before we get to this? Because I don't even know what you're talking about no more. Ain't none of them games you talking about I put on the list. Just like an old person, they all want to do what they want to do. But here's what I will say. Somebody say you're gonna have flies. E. Brown, you are just like Danny Glover when he was on the porch in Color Purple, and Whoopi laid him back to shave him, and he grabbed her hand, and he say, right? He had a knife. He say, if you cut me, I'm gonna kill you. That's what you be telling Nurse Betty. You know why? You know what you be telling her? You be telling Nurse Betty that when she had a hot comb to get them BBs on the back of your neck. If you burn me, I kill you. Anyway, go ahead.
No. What you hear from me is, you know, you ever seen the movie Car Wash with Bill Duke? Bill Duke in the movie Car Wash, in the scene where he's trying to rob the place, and then, you know, the elder black guy, he tells him, "Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it, man." And then all Bill Duke says is, with tears coming out his face, Bill Duke goes, "I'm tired, man. I'm tired." I'm tired of hearing about the University of Miami. Every year we get to this crescendo about the University of Miami winning football games. We get into the first game of the year and we realize that, hey, we've been sold a bag of freaking goods, all right?
You a hater.
So
You're a hater.
I'm not going to talk about them. I'm not going to talk about them until week 3. After week 3, then then I'll be able to give you a true assessment of the football team and what we're looking for. Okay, the first thing in the Miami Ohio game, first thing is that before the third quarter, if the fourth string quarterback is not playing for the University of Miami in the third quarter, we're gonna lose, man. We're losing. Okay, we're gonna lose. The Texas A&M game. If we don't come out on the Texas A&M game in the first tackle that we make on the Texas A&M game from a defensive standpoint, if we don't put somebody out of the game, we're going to lose the freaking game. All right. I'm just sick and tired of it, man. I'm just tired. I'm like Bill Duke. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of hearing about all the nerdy talk and all the pontificating, the bloviating, and all that other stuff, the vacillating. Put the petroleum jelly out on it and whatever. I'm sick and tired of that stuff, man. I want to see a winning product on the football field. And if I don't see a winning product on the football field, the first half of the game Friday night, I am turning the television off and I'm calling it quits, bro. I'm calling it quits. Okay.
Can I tell you something, E. Brown? In the words of Bill Duke, since you're bringing up Bill Duke, one of his most famous lines was, "You know you done effed up now, right? You know you done effed up now." So you telling me
exactly
you came on this show at 9:40 and said that bull crap. You know you done messed up now, right? No. You came on this show at 9:46 and said that messed up, right? No. E. Brown,
Well-
wait. You know you done messed up now, right? You telling me you came on Coach Hayes Football and you bloviated, pontificated, vacillated, regurgitated, defecated, some bull crap up in here. Projectile vomiting, blasphemy, red fish, blue fish, no fish, goldfish up in this joint. And I'm tired of it.
Well, I tell you what.
I'm tired of it.
Well, I tell you what, Coach.
You know what? No. Today, you know what, E. Brown? Today I got time.
Because I'm going to keep it G real. I don't fuck with you because you disrespecting me. You disrespect my hood by telling me take off my flag, asking how gangster I was. You lucky on that day I was acting cool, cuz. I told you I ain't got time for that. But today I got time, cuz.
I got time today, E. Brown. I got time.
Well, I tell you what, Coach. I tell you what. If my assessment is wrong, I tell you what. I would donate. CEO is donating. Some
CEO and Carbon Tech. They didn't win ASAP Rocky on me. Or AWOL, my bad.
All right, I tell you what.
AWOL.
I say this. I'm going to say this. $200 in the pot if my assessment is wrong for this weekend.
About what? What's your $200 in the pot for?
For the University of Miami in the Miami of Ohio game.
And you're saying what? That we're not gonna win the game?
I am. No, we may win the game. I'm gonna put a maybe in there. What I'm saying is that we, as University of Miami fans, we will be royally disappointed by the third quarter.
Oh, hold up.
We're going to be a nail biter.
I'm tired of it. Bill Duke. Let me tell you something. What are you saying? Stop talking in vagueness, my man. Stop talking in riddle. Riddle me this. Tell me exactly what you're saying. By the end of the third quarter, what are you saying?
Okay, this is my wish, my hope.
No, I ain't asking your wish and hope. You said $200. Let's get to the nitty gritty. I'm tired of all the vacillating.
No. Just let me elaborate a little bit here.
Your diarrhea dissertation.
My wish and hope is that we are playing the fourth-string quarterback by the third quarter. That's a positive.
I don't care about that. I want this $200 out you, dog.
But the reality is that I'm gonna put the $200 thing and add that into the equation is that by the third quarter we're gonna be in a nail biter.
Bet. Hold on. Stop right there. What are you saying the nail biter is? You saying at halftime we'll only be up by 7?
At halftime we may be up by 3 points.
Okay, so stop.
We may be up by 3 points.
No. I don't want to. No. That's not maybe.
You know what the barometer? You know why I'm saying that? Our offensive coordinator shows a lot of enthusiasm about his side of the football. Our defensive coordinator, that guy is somber. You notice how somber that guy is when he's being interviewed?
Guess what? I'm gonna see how somber you are when you sending me $200. I want to know this. You said $200 because Coach liked the BETs, and I ain't talking about Black Entertainment Television. Here's what I'm saying. You're saying $200 for what? I need to know exactly. I don't want to know roundabouts, maybe so. What are you saying?
I'm saying that if the University of Miami if they're not up by 3 points or less in the third quarter, then I keep my $200.
Okay. So you say, whoa, stop.
Yeah.
So you're saying that Miami has to be up 4 or more points for you to give up $200 at the end of the third quarter, you said, right?
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
By the end of the third, you saying that we won't have a 4-point lead by the end of the third quarter?
We would not have a 4-point lead by the end of the third quarter.
You know, I'm so glad you're a member because me and you going to sit there and with all of the fans and the millions listening across the world, we going to see. And I want my money in pennies. I want you to send it to me in pennies in a Brinks truck.
No, you're not going to get off that easy. No, you're not going to get off that easy. See, I mean, if I'm going to bring something to the table, my question now is, what are you going to bring to the table?
I'm gonna bring my appetite
I tell you what I want. I want the recipe for that stuff you're drinking out of that
No
cup.
problem. I'll up the recipe to the cane juice. To you directly. If Miami's not up by 4 points at the end of the fourth quarter, I will give you the recipe to the cane juice. And for that, at the end of the third quarter, man, look here.
End of the third quarter.
Hey, guess what?
The third quarter.
Hey, guess what? Matter of fact, this is a good one right here. This is a great one. Matter of fact, this is so good. Can I tell you how good this is? I'm gonna bring Diego in for this one. That's my cousin. You know who my cousin Diego is? Huh? You know who he is?
No. Tell him. I mean, I'm listening.
I'm gonna introduce him to you. Here he is. Slapping. Diego in the building. We eating right now. $200 that Miami will not be up more than 3. So listen. Hey, Diego don't play. That boy got a mean backhand. What you want another one? You want another one? Say yes, big brother. May I please have another? That's what I'm talking about.
Now, Coach. So that we get a clear understanding of what's going to transpire, what's going to happen during the game on Friday. So we get a clear understanding of it. It's the University of Miami has to be up by 4 points in order for you to win, in order for me to donate to you.
Yes, it's not rocket science. So 28 to 25, I give you the cane juice. 29 to 25, you give me the $200.
Okay.
Simple, dog. Bruh. And if we don't, I'm going down there myself, and I'm bringing Diego with me. We got to see Mario Cristobal. I can tell you that straight up. If we want to tell me at the end of the third quarter, the University of Miami is not up by 4 points. Now, if you just want to donate $200, we don't have to go through this. I got the 501(c)(3). I could get you a tax write-off. But if you just want to do this, then let's do it. But come on, dog. If Miami is not up by 4, can I be bold enough? Hold up. Can I be bold enough and double? Hold up. Can I be bold enough and double it 7 points for 400?
No, I'm not doing that.
If you were so good, I love it. I'm just messing with you, man. But
listen, but I want to say this though. You give me an example on why you think the University of Miami is going to blow this team out.
4 points ain't a blowout.
What's the example?
4 points ain't a blowout. That's all I'm gonna tell you. See, one thing one thing about me.
Let me rephrase the question, then, Coach. What makes you think the University of Miami is going to beat the Miami?
Because we got better players. I don't got to say nothing else. We got better players. Our coaches don't even have to coach. Our coaches don't even have to coach. Our coaches don't even have to coach to be up by 4 points, dog. Come on, stop it, E. Brown.
Okay, all right. Listen, we thought that same thing last year against Middle Tennessee State. We said the same thing last year.
I did.
We said the same thing last year. We said the same thing last year against the Virginia Cavaliers.
E. Brown,
so
I love you, dog.
What from the University of Miami football team submit your reasoning that they're going to win this game and they're going to blow this team out? What submits your reasoning?
Because Kevin Beard said we going deep. That's all I need to hear. And we coming. We ready. We got ballers.
Okay. All right. So in essence, is what you're telling me is you're playing baseball in the middle of Nebraska in a cornfield. So you just have a field of dream right now. You have a big field of dream. You're dreaming.
How long it took you to come up with that? How long it took you to come up with that?
You're not giving me a reason why you think we're going to blow this team out.
I just told you. We have better players. I think schematically we play better than okay, let me go because I don't want to do what others do. So I will answer this since you are willing to donate $200 off in now. Here we go. Miami, the University of Miami clearly has better players than the University, of Miami University, the Red Roosters. We're playing at home. That gives us some leverage. Schematically, I think we're better. We're faster. We're stronger. I think overall, schematically, we should beat them. Now, I will give Miami, Ohio credit. That coach has been there for some time. They've done well at their level, right? They've done well at their level. But this is a totally different level of football. Yes, Miami has lost to Middle Tennessee. Miami has lost to Latte. Miami has lost to FIU. But not, well, except Middle Tennessee, not under this regime. I'm giving Mario Cristobal enough credit that say that he has now got the right guys that we can be up on Miami of Ohio by 4 points at the end of the third quarter when the clock hits 0. I hope that answers all your questions. I don't know how else to answer that.
Well, it doesn't answer the question.
You just asked me. I told you. I said schematically, players, speed, strength. Like I don't know. I can't say on 3rd and 2 we're gonna run this off tackle gap scheme play where he's gonna pull and you're gonna say I don't know that. I'm telling you, why do you think? I'm only speculating because we have not seen them play. So until after game 1, I can look at game 1 and speak on game 2 and say, hey, why do I think X, Y, and Z is going to happen? But right now, only thing we've seen is a spring game. Everything else been under wraps. So I can only speculate on that answer.
So if you could speculate about the unseen and the unknown, and you think that you are in an environment where you could be absolutely right on it, why can't you accept my speculation that I don't think that we're that good enough?
Because I'm a believer in my Hurricanes. That's why.
Well, I mean, you know,
I believe. Yes, you're right. Guess what? Just like I don't believe the hurricane coming this way. It surely can, but I don't believe it is. The same way you believe putting petroleum jelly in your hair helps your hair grow, but it doesn't.
No, that's
the same way. The same way you believe in taking a teaspoon of Vicks Vapor Rub and swallowing it, then rubbing it on your chest and on the bottom of your feet help you get rid of a congested chest.
No, I mean, you know, those are not. That's just not reality. It's just not reality.
Okay.
So that's why I have all the confidence in the world and you know, and saying the things that I'm saying and literally going out on a limb, so to speak, because everybody's looking at me like everybody may be thinking, hey, man, that's a bad bet, E-Brown. But we're all in the back of our minds, each one of us, if we're honest with ourselves, in the back of our minds, we're all wondering whether or not we're going to actually win the football game or not. We're all
I'm not wondering. No.
Whether or not we're going to win the Miami Ohio football game.
E-Brown, listen. If we lose this football game, I will do the live show on my head the entire time. I will hang myself from the ceiling if we do that. Tanisha Brown in the building. We got three of the four phenomenal four in the building. Or Fantastic Four, excuse me. Ellen, as she graciously called her. Appreciate it. Artavius, the real spill says he might be right. I hope you were talking about me. I'm hot with you, Artavius. Listen, bro.
You have a coach. You have absolutely nothing to base your prediction on.
And you don't either.
About. Oh yes, I do. Oh yes, I do. I have history on my side about our football team here.
You have 3 games. You have 3 games, bro. Come on, man. Okay.
You know, I have history on my side, and I'm just. It's not that I'm trying to bash the football team. Again, in the voice of Bill Duke, I'm just tired, man. I'm tired.
Well, guess what?
Okay,
Friday night. No, I'm tired, and I'm about to get up off here. I gotta go out here and fight a hurricane with my water hose. I want you on Friday night. As a matter of fact, I got your deal here. I'm gonna call you because I know you don't know how to log on because I you know it's a computer and you got to be able to get onto the link. So I'm gonna call you and I'm gonna walk you through it because I need you in the building. I need you in the building. All right.
Listen,
it's a night game now. What time you go to bed? Hold on, it's a night game. What time you go to sleep?
I'm gonna be up. I'm gonna be watching the game. Okay.
So I gotta tell Nurse Betty not to give you the applesauce at 6 o'clock.
Normally when you're not watching University of Miami game, I don't like any interruptions. I don't want anybody talking to me, anybody calling me, anybody saying anything to me, because that's just the last decade or so of history with the football team, the frustration and what have you. It just comes out. But now if we turn this thing around, then we're gonna have more involvement from the city of Miami, more involvement from the fans, more involvement from everybody. But I don't want these coaches to come out and sell us a bag of goods and tell us that the football team, we are bigger, stronger, and faster, and we get out there and playing Miami, Ohio, from the state of Ohio, in a warm weather stadium, warm weather state, warm weather city, and we get out there and we're cramping up, and these guys are beating us. I don't want to hear that stuff. I'm tired of that stuff, Coach.
Here's what I'm gonna say to you, Ebron. I want you to know, because I know you be watching Bonanza sometime, and you know how they be on there with the guys. That's not the football game when you see the 2 people on the horses running towards each other. That's not the football game. I just want to let you know that's Gunsmoke and Bonanza that be playing on TMC. That's the movie channel. You understand me? You got to flip that thing to the sports channel. Here's what I will say to you, and I'm gonna get off of here because I appreciate you. You know I love you too, Ebron. And
hey, same here, Coach. Same here. But you know what I feel about. Wishing a man a happy belated birthday and stuff like that. So
I'm not wishing your birthday. I was just saying, I'm saying I appreciate you. You always support.
Yeah, I mean, it's under the same guise. It's under the same. It follows under the same rule. The same rule applies to that. Applies to.
Okay.
But I have this great affection there for you, Coach. Great affection for your program, for what you bring, and so on and so forth.
You sound a little soft right there. You sound a little softy, Brown. You ain't sound like the old World War II vet that you normally are.
But it's. I just wanted to reiterate the fact that I think that week 3 is the time when we need to call in as University of Miami fans and assess our football team.
Okay.
Week 3.
Well, I'm here.
Week 1 and 2 will not be the determining factor on whether or not we're good football.
Here's what I'm gonna say to you. Here's what I'm gonna say to you, Brown. Week 1, I want you to come on here, and I want you to call in on the post-game show, and I want you to apologize to Coach Cristobal and the Canes when we win this thing. Matter of fact, what is the line? Anybody know the line on the game right quick if I had to look it up?
16 to 19 points. Miami, University of Miami, Hurricanes.
And you talking about
16 to 19 points.
Somebody said read the super chat. I'm sorry, what super chat? Did I miss a super chat? Hold on. CW, I'm sorry. I was talking to this dude here. Oh, yes. Oh, God, I'd have missed a couple super chats. Oh, my God. Talking to this dude. Oregon Kane, $9.99. Hey, Coach, I tagged you on Twitter. Let's throw some projectiles next time you on the West Coast. Man, I ain't never been to the West Coast, bro. Furthest west I've ever been was Las Vegas, man. Now, I'd have been to plenty countries, Amsterdam, all these other places out here, Panama, but I've never been west, man. I got to head west, man. But I'm going to Colorado, but never been. But I definitely will, Oregon Kane, man. I appreciate it. I'm so sorry for missing that, man. And CW, Ebron is a gentleman and a scholar. God.
Hey, Coach, listen. My plan is to not only watch the Miami of Ohio football game on television, and then if it's allowed and I'm able to do so, I'm going to attend the Texas A&M game, and I will be in Tallahassee, man. I will be in Tallahassee, and I will be there to support the football team if we win the first two games of the season. If we win the first two games of the season, I'll be in Tallahassee to support the football team.
All right, real quick, A63
because
Kane
we win those first two games of the season. We win those first two games of the season. Clemson and the University of North Carolina going down if we win those first two games of the season.
Real quick, 863 Kane says Vegas West Coach. No, I know, but I'm saying I've never been to California. That's what I meant. Like, I've never been to Cali. Like, I've never been all the way west. I've been western, not westward. Trying to go out there and see walk on them cat. And I'm wearing all black. I ain't gonna wear no blue or red. I don't know nothing about it. The fact that it's only 16 and a half is disrespectful. I need to go out there and slap somebody from Vegas. So matter of fact, I might head to Vegas tonight. I got to go. Love y'all. Good night. I'm going to slap somebody right now. But anyway, real quick, man, I'm going to do my ending right here. Ebron, I know you're going to stay on the line. But with all that being said, guys, I got to get off here. I got so much to do. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for supporting this channel, man. Like I said, go out there and support my man from Interstate Sports as well if you want to look for anything memorabilia, not just Hurricanes. They got all 32 NFL teams, all that good stuff. As you see, E. Brown bought some stuff too, didn't you, E. Brown?
Interstate Sports, man. Interstate Sports. The man's from Jamaica, man. He's a Jamaican man. Yes, sir.
Now, that man ain't from Jamaica, man.
The man's a Jamaican man.
He should have charged you some extra. He should have charged you some extra tax. He not from the yard, man. Jesus. Rice and peas. But anyway, go check us out. Tomorrow we out. So Coach gonna be here in the lab working on some stuff. Thursday, check us out. Hey, it's frog legs of brisket. That's what it's gonna be on Thursday. Frog legs of brisket. We're gonna be talking Colorado TCU, of course, on Primetime Talk. On Friday, I'm doing a pregame show on Friday. Become a member right now. All you gotta do is hit the join button down there somewhere. If you're an Apple user, go through Safari. If E. Brown can figure it out, hey, you can figure it out. And if you can't figure it out, then guess what? You need Nurse Betty. You better find somebody to help you. So with all that being said, guys, I appreciate you. Thank y'all so much for supporting this channel. On the road to 35,000 subscribers as we get this thing rocking and rolling. Thank you for everybody who hung out with us today. And with that being said, oh, there you go. Come on, Ellen. Ellen always in the building. She just threw it up to interstatesportsgifts.com. Loving it. All right, we out here. Peace. Reggie, what's up with you, baby? Jeff, I see you in there, Jeff. I see you in there, Jeff. I see you in there, Gabe. I'm a hometown. I'm my homies, man. Anyway, let me go back here and slap E. Brown up right quick. E. Brown, didn't I tell you don't come on this show talking that trash? Didn't I tell you not to come on this show talking to these people? You out here trying to embarrass me like this, and I done told you don't you come on this show and talk to these people all sideways. You don't got no kind of manners. Oh my God!
That's right.
We
say good night to the bad guy.
We still live.
Say good night to the bad guy, so you can point your fingers.
You need people like me.
Say good night to the bad guy.
Point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy. So say good night to the bad guy.